I went to 4 high schools in the 3 countries. I was perpetually new and bad at it. Often awkward, seriously unpopular. I don't know why. I was very smart, good looking, and incredibly humble. Why didn't people like me? And so I never really belonged. I never felt like I belonged. But the 4th high school started something new. And it all started with a smile and a wave. The very first time I rode the bus to go to Belize Christian Academy in Belmopan, I was nervous before getting on the bus. We've all had that idea of, getting on the bus and people shifting over to block the seats and wondering, where am I going to sit? Who's going to accept me? Well, those fears were silly and short-lived, because as soon as I stepped onto the bus, down at the back, Patrick Chin, big wave, goofy smile, come sit here. Never seen him before a day in my life. And just like that, all of my suspicions about people not liking me and people, talking about me, all the whispers were about me, and all the laughter was at my expense. All of that melted away. And I grew into a community that I loved. I did everything that you would do with your friends in high school. We watched movies together. We did excursions to the river, to the sea. We went camping. We played basketball, volleyball, tennis. But by far, my favorite activity was circling. Belmopan is the administrative capital of Belize. And I specify administrative capital because it was not the original capital. The original capital was Belize City, and it's the financial capital. But it gets hit by hurricanes too often. And so in Belmopan, they were able to build a capital intentionally. And they built something beautiful. Most of the residences are connected by a ring road. And after school, when we were done with ignoring our homework, someone would start up and walk to the nearest friend's house. And they'd say, hey, you want to circle? Yeah, of course. That friend would come out and you'd walk to the next friend's house. So on and so forth until you picked up a host of friends. And then you dropped off the first person. And then they dropped off the second person, and so on and so forth. I loved it. I loved it so much. After Belize, I missed circling. About 10 years ago, Crystal and I adopted Sydney, a Lhasa Apso Shih Tzu Queen mix.